Hello, welcome back to another video. So today's video is supposed to be the monthly book roundup, but because in December I did not read very much, I decided to make this like a 2 video in 1 because I also really like watching what I got for Christmas videos, and I didn't know if people wanted to watch them or not, but I'm nosy. I like knowing what other people got for Christmas, so I thought I would join these 2 videos together and make just one video, so yeah. There we go, that's it. So let's start with the books that I read last month and throughout December. I started reading this in November. This is The Narrow Road to the Deep North by Richard Flanagan. So this is supposed to be the perspective of prisoner of war. And it is like, the concept is very interesting, but it was really hard to read. The punctuation was really difficult. It was difficult to understand when they were speaking to each other because there's no like quotation marks or anything. It was really confusing, and a lot of things I thought, there was a lot of jumping back and forth without explaining like where we were and what, in time. So it was very confusing, and I wasn't enjoying reading it. And I feel like if you're reading a book that you're not enjoying, you're gonna not want to read, and I don't think that's very good. So I put this down, and maybe I'll get back to it, probably not. Next up, I read Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I don't have it right now with me. I left it back at my parents' house for my mom to send over because I didn't have enough space in my suitcase. But yeah, I will put a picture here. I read that. It's lovely. I love Harry Potter, obviously. And I enjoyed it. It was good. It's always something that gets me back into the reading mood. So whenever I'm having a reading slump, I go back to Harry Potter because it's something that is easy and familiar and that I really enjoy, and that gets me back into the mood of reading. Then the last book that I read this month, or last month, I guess, last year, wow. Anyway, the last book that I read in December was Thanks for the Memories by Cecilia Ahern. I liked it. It wasn't super predictable. It wasn't super interesting either. It was like a 3-star read. It's very much like it's a contemporary girl meets boy kind of thing. I feel like Cecilia Ahern always just uses really unusual ways to connect the characters, like not just they work together kind of thing. Like there is always something else there, and there's always social aspects and things that are interesting and that are important to be noted and to be like paid attention to. And it was not super predictable in the sense that when the 2 characters meet wasn't when you expect them to meet kind of thing. If you want something that's very easy and just entertaining to keep you busy for a little bit, but you don't need to focus a whole lot of attention to it, I think like this kind of read is really good. So that's all the books that I read last month, which is really sad for me. I know for some people it's a ton, but for me it's not very much. Anyway, so now we're gonna shimmy on into what I got for Christmas. So the first thing that I got for Christmas, which wasn't really for Christmas, but like sort of, was my boyfriend got me an advent calendar, which I will show you now. It's the Harry Potter Pop Funko advent calendar, and basically every single day had a tiny little character, like a tiny Pop Funko character in it, and we got a bunch of really good ones. I really liked this, and it was really fun to open it every day and have like a little treat every day. And I'm really happy with them because even though they're tiny, they're gonna look really good on my shelves when one day I put up shelves behind me, and also in the shelves in the living room. They're gonna look really cute. So I'm just really happy with this, and it was a really lovely present. Everything else I opened only for Christmas, except these headphones, which my boyfriend let me open earlier because I was really close to buying them on my own because I really needed them, and he didn't want me to, so he let me open it first. The brand is Philips, and they're ultra light, which means that they're like really, really, really light. And that's really good for me because I feel like after wearing headphones like this for a while, my head gets really tired and uncomfortable, and like they're too tight. So these are wireless headphones, which means that they connect to my phone or my computer or whatever. So I was really happy with these. My sister got us this Quality Street box. We really like Quality Street, and even though we do get it here in Portugal, it is so much more expensive than it is in England, and she always brings us a box every Christmas. This one has like 4 or 5 chocolates left, so let's just pretend that we haven't eaten those all already. Then my sister and her boyfriend got me this book, which is a secondhand and a pretty old one, called Basic Bookbinding by A.W. Lewis. And it's basically a book that teaches you how to make your own books, like how to bind books on your own at home. And I think that's such a cool idea. It was my brother-in-law who chose it and who thought like I would love this. And I do, I really like it. I think it's such a cool thing. It's such a cool concept. I will have to start reading it and picking up some of the materials here and there so that I can maybe buy my own books one day. Next, my friend Tori got me a bunch of books, and the first one is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I've been seeing this everywhere and I really want to read it. She says that she has already read this and that she really enjoyed it, so I think I will really like it as well. She also got me this one, which is Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And this is what we're actually reading it together right now. And this is basically this set in a futuristic world where they have managed to cure death, so people just don't die because they can treat everything and they can fix everything, and then they can actually make you young again so that you never die. So there are scythes who actually are like pest control. They have to kill people because that's the only way that people will die. And so these two kids become scythes or apprentices, and then they probably get onto adventures. I don't know yet. And finally, she also got me this one called Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Nink. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I don't know how to say that. Sorry. It has been everywhere and it's been like raved about. And my sister actually lent me her copy for me to read, but then I got this for Christmas, so I still have her copy to send her. And my sister really liked it as well and really recommended that I read it. So I'm really excited to get my hands on this. This is the final book that I got this Christmas, and it's from my sister, and it's called The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. And she also read this and thought that I would really like it. So it was also on my list of books that I wanted to read. Next, I got also from my sister, I got this skirt, which is a wool material and it's sort of plaid. And it has these little pleats, and it's so comfortable and so pretty, and it's actually a color that I don't own a lot of things in, but I've actually found that I can pair it with quite a few things. I'm really happy with it. It looks beautiful on me. It fits me like a glove. Then my brother-in-law got me the Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit. This is like it's its own game, but you could also use these cards in a normal Trivial Pursuit board and just sub the cards for these. And basically it's Trivial Pursuit, but all the questions are Harry Potter related. And so far I have only lost one game. So I think I'm pretty good at it. I really like this. He said that he wanted to give it to me last year, but my sister wouldn't let him because she thought I didn't have anyone to play with. So he thought I would love it and bought it for me, and it's a really thoughtful gift and something that I really like and I've already really enjoyed, so I'm really happy that I have this. Then my mom got me this little potion bottle that has like bubble bath stuff in it, like what is it called? It just says bubble bath, but it smells so good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just smells really like good and wintry. It sort of smells like apples a little bit. And the bottle itself is so cool, isn't it? So what I'm gonna do when I finish using this, I haven't used it yet, but when I finish using it, I'm gonna keep the bottle and maybe like refill it with other kind of thing, or just leave it as it is because it's so beautiful. My sister also got me a hand cream from the Body Shop, which is in the scent of coconut. I love this scent, so I'm really happy that I got that, and my hands have been very smooth since Christmas. Then my brother-in-law's family got me this little bag, and I love it. Even though I'm not a Gryffindor, obviously I am a Hufflepuff, but I'm not sure if they make these wash bags in Hufflepuff, and I'm sure that they don't know that much about Harry Potter to know that I'm not a Gryffindor, but it doesn't matter because I think the bag itself is so cool. The color is so great. I think this like scarlet is spot on the Gryffindor color, and it's huge. I've got tons of stuff in here already. I'm already carrying my makeup in here, so I really like it, and it's just like, I don't know, it just feels really good, and I really liked it. Then my dad got me this little weekly calendar. It already has the every week of the year here, and they have like the dates are already in, if you know what I mean. Like, you're not writing it manually. It's just like stationery, and it's the kind of thing that I would like, so I'm happy with that. Then my sister got me this really cool collection of stamps. So this was a special edition, a special collector's edition from England. So I can't actually use the stamps here, obviously, but I wasn't gonna use them anyway. There's one which is just with Hermione, and it comes in this protective sleeve. And then there's an extra protection here covering the stamps. So I'm going to keep them in this so they're always like nice and safe. And at the back, the card has some illustrations of the castle. Then she got me this bigger collection. It includes a few of the Hogwarts professors. We have Sprout, Slughorn, Trelawney, Lupin, and Snape. And it has the Marauders map behind it. And at the back, there's some more illustrations and some information. And then this one, which is a sort of, it folds out like this, and it has a few more of the characters, and it has like the Hogwarts Express and the night bus and a bunch of other things. And then it has obviously little explanations of a lot of the characters and props. And at the back, there's also more information and more illustrations. And this is just such a beautiful like collector's piece. It's something I didn't even know existed. I don't know yet how I'm going to display these. That's the only thing that I'm slightly worried about. I also got an electric blanket from my parents, but the box was too big for me to carry with me with all the other things that I already had to carry with me, because obviously I don't drive or get driven. I have to take a train, and it's like a 3-hour journey. So it's, you know, not very easy for me to carry that much stuff. So she's sending that to me over in a box with like other clothes that I left behind and stuff like that. I'm not sure if this is the coolest gift, but I was really excited about this. So this was also from my boyfriend, and it is 2 Harry Potter Pop Funkos. One is actually Harry Potter, and it comes in like a protective like plastic case. And it's Harry Potter from in herbology class with a little mandrake. And I really love this collection where they're all wearing this little outfit. I really love it. I'm really happy that I got this, and it's already like on my little shelf with the other Pop Funkos that I have. And I also got Newt Scamander with Pickett. So Pickett is this little animal, Bowtruckle, that he has, and his little friend always has it with him. And this is actually pretty rare. Yeah, I love it so much. It's one of my favorites as well. I really wanted it, and I'm so happy that I have this. So this is from the Fantastic Beasts franchise, so the new Harry Potter movies. They're not Harry Potter, but like the new Wizarding World movies that are coming out now. So I just love Newt. He's like also a Hufflepuff, and I love him so much. So yeah, I'm really happy that I have these 2 to add to my collection. Yeah, I'm just excited to grow my collection. I really love these. So I got a lot of Harry Potter stuff this year, but I feel like I got a few things that are really practical and that I'm going to get a lot of use out of, and also things that I really love and that are treats that I wouldn't normally purchase for myself. So it was a really good haul this year, I think. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. That is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like and a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know what was your favorite thing out of the things that I got, and what did you get for Christmas, or what was something that really like caught your eye that you're really excited about. You can also consider becoming a member on Patreon, where you get early access to my videos, and also some tiers get exclusive videos that only you can see. Anyway, that is all of the things that I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!